All right, fans, get excited. Dolphins in camp yesterday, Tuesday. More details. I'll tell you what's going to happen. Phase one, phase two, phase three. Draft coming up April 23rd. Also, my mock draft on the first round of the two players. Stay tuned. All right, fans, welcome to Sports Night with Jorge. I've been so busy, guys, and listen, I'm under the weather, but I'm coming back just here this morning to give you guys my thoughts of what's going to happen. And there's other issues of the Dolphin camp that we're going to talk about in a few minutes. But just to give you a heads up, let's start with the Miami Dolphins. Yesterday was the first day they actually went in, and I'll give you the phase one, phase two, phase three. And explain to you what they're gonna do the past weeks coming up before the draft. The draft is on actually April 23rd at 8 p.m. I am gonna go live on that draft day. Uh, this will be Thursday night at 8 o'clock. I'll be doing the Dolphins completely. Um, Round one, of course, they got the first pick and the 30th pick. That's the one I was talking about, the mock draft right here, first round. And I'll tell you my picks in a few minutes. But let me give you what other Dolphins are doing, especially with camp opening up right here, uh, phase one to phase three. So basically, on phase one, in 2 weeks or 4 weeks of for teams and head coaches activity, limited meeting, strength, conditioning work, and any rehabilitation if needed. That is your probably phase one. Then you got phase two, which is a 3 week period with a field workout starting individual and group instruction drills and allowed during the phase about this phase, but everything is maintained as a walkthrough pace. There is no offense versus defense work allowed. Thought offense players can work against other offensive players and defense can work against defense. No live contact allowed during phase two. Now, going into phase three is when it gets interesting. And this is where the final 4 weeks of the off-season training program includes 10 days of OTAs spread over 3 weeks. No live contact is allowed during this phase, but it is the first time team can work offense versus defense, 7-on-7, 9-on-7, and 11-on-11 drill. So this is the new era that we started with Sullivan and Jeff, the new head coach. So going back, these are your faces right here. 1, 2, 3. So let me go to the mock draft for a second, guys, because I see two things happening. I see Caleb Down of Ohio State going on the 11th round, and Avion Terrell, cornerback from Clemson, at the 30th round. That is my mock draft. That doesn't mean they're going to be picked. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. But you never know. One concern I do have, guys, this morning, it's about this guy right here, which I was like, wow, what happened? Oops, sorry, my bad. That was my mistake. It's Achane, the guy that I was going to put it earlier. It's actually Achane probably holding out, and we know that's going to happen regardless because of the money issue. Listen, I'm gonna be sincere with you guys. I don't think Miami has the cap space to pay this guy. Does he deserve a contract? Yeah, he deserves a contract. I mean, I'm not gonna say he doesn't. He's one of our best player we have. I hope they'll work something out with him. Looking at the salary cap and rookie to sign. I mean, Miami has their handfuls, guys. Regardless, okay, regardless. But still, I do believe they could make this happen. Uh, let's see what happened. Uh, once again, it's an evaluation thing. It's a week to week thing if you want to see it. What happened with Sullivan? There's people out there and fans and concern about this new regime because that's what they call it. The new era of Miami Dolphins. Yeah, it's to get excited, it's to get pumped up, it's to prepare ourselves what's upcoming. But we have to be realistic on this. We're taking a week to week evaluation and see where this team could go or how far it could go. So that's another thing that we're gonna have to have patience on, right? So right now, everybody sees this, everybody's afraid. You got a franchise over 25 years now that has gone nowhere basically. And now we start from scratch. So let's see what happens. But don't forget draft day on April 23. That's Thursday night at 8 p.m. And then continue from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with the late rounds coming up. So hopefully Miami could do something. But those were my players. If you didn't heard them, Caleb Downs, Avian Terrell. But I have a lot to talk about because I have all my seventh round draft mock draft for the Dolphins. Players that have signed with the Dolphins, I have all that information too with Malik, Tutu Atwell, Jalen Tolbert, Josh Oke, or Ake, what they call it, David O'Haro, players that Miami has signed uh, during this period through free agency. Uh, what is their impact? What's going to happen? I mean, we know it's a 1 year thing, so hopefully we can see results. And I'm praying that we do see results, guys. Regardless, with phase 1 and 3 coming up. Uh, Yesterday, Tuesday, was just a walkthrough in the building, meeting the players. That's basically what they do on Tuesdays. Get preparations for activity coming up. Hopefully we can have a safe team when it comes to injuries. Condition. Hopefully nobody gets injured. I mean, it's part of football. We know that happens, but that's where I think we got to start first. Every year we open up a camp, as you know, guys and girls, we have injuries. So that's one thing that I would like to see the Dolphins minimize this year, and hopefully it can continue to the rest of the season. Of course, it's pro football, it's tackle football, it's pro football, and it's tackle, and you get hit. That's it. That's the bottom line. Let's be realistic on that one too. So, but I'm hoping that the Dolphins could do something good here in 2026 to show the fans where we're heading down the road. What's the next future for this team? Because right now, I mean, we just want to win, right? That's what we want. We want to win. And listen, look what Grable did in New England. That could repeat here in Miami. Who knows? It could happen, right? First year head coach walks in and takes a team to the Super Bowl. Is that our high hope? Well, maybe it is. Maybe that could happen. But anyhow, I want to thank everyone that has subscribed to the channel, the likes button. I hope you guys have a fantastic Easter. This last weekend just passed. I'm gonna try to get guys, try to go live, but I'm having an issue actually with my system here. Hopefully, I can get it back rolling sometime soon. But anyhow, you guys have a blessed Wednesday, and see you guys next time. And remember, fins up.